Bam.
Hey, wait. There's always something. Hold on. Wait, where is it?
You the man with
Bam.
the controls. Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 25 of You See What Happened Was. I'm Alex Dupree.
I'm Trey Chocolate Jack. Welcome. This is the last hurrah for the year.
Yes, and then we'll be into season 2 when we start next year. Yeah.
And let me just first start off by saying we closing this this episode off on some issues. Okay.
Some major issues, personal issues.
Yeah. So let me just first start off by saying that the morale is very, very low for tonight's episode.
We laughing to keep from crying in this bitch.
Man, let me try to tell you. So for starters, Alex got burglarized to some way somehow.
For the third damn time.
Okay, what happened?
This is how people truly get stabbed and shot. I'm not condoning violence, but I let you know how it happened. So, well, okay. So that's first of all. Do we want to just go all the way into it right now?
Yeah. Why not? Because we got a big show, of course. Sandy the Psychic will be back today as we close off the year. As you guys can see, she's going to give us a 2021 forecast. So if you guys have any questions or issues in your family, or you want to know how your future will be going this year or your life, in 2021, we can talk all about it. Because I got a humdinger for y'all as well. So we're going to let Alex get hers out. And then I hit you with mine.
Let me tell you, all of 2020.
Put your seatbelts on, because this is a mother.
For real. All of 2020 can kick rocks. I'm just letting you know, all the rocks on the goddamn planet can get kicked. Woo! Large rocks and medium-sized rocks, little pebbles and gravel. So, I got burglarized for the third time. The first time was my bike. All right, they got my bike. Now, I have insurance.
Who burglarized you?
Okay, I'm glad you asked. So before I get into it, we got fuckers in this building. My neighbor, who fucks with druggies. He's a drunk and he be dabbling. And he'd be letting people in the building and stuff like that and be saying information. Because when our bikes got stolen, he knew the one who stole them. So
wait. So you got a neighbor who's
lets people in, and then they run around.
That was the neighbor. Let's not even get to the people yet. The neighbor. So you have a questionable crackhead that lives next door to you.
Right
next door. And he lets his crackhead friends in the premises. Continue.
And prostitutes and all of them. Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah. And so they have access to the building. I see, because every time we're hit, you can tell it's an inside job. You can see on the camera. They come in and go straight to this. It's like they know exactly where to go, what staircase to take, what's this to take.
What color are these people?
He's black. The thieves are white.
Okay, that makes it somewhat good. But okay, keep going.
He's black, but whatever. Everybody, whatever.
Okay.
So the first one was our bikes, and I didn't want to put the bikes where they were anyway, but that was a discussion in the family, and the Batman said you were right. The second hit was our truck, and it was in the underground parking, but it's the parking that everybody has access to, not my own personal garage, which, and anytime everybody got access, everybody got access.
Okay.
So this strike number 3, they hit the storage units. So now let me tell you about the storage units. The building issued locks to the storage units. They said you have to have these on there because, just in case anything, we need to have access,
Right.
And I was like, that's some bullshit. Fuck that. Batman was like, let's put the lock on, whatever. It's not, the world is good. It's behind the blocked door. So when we got a second storage unit, I was like, fuck that. We put my big old ghetto U-Haul lock on it,
Okay.
All the locks in the unit that got snapped were the building locks, not my ghetto U-Haul lock. So one unit got broken into, one didn't. So our storage unit, it was luckily packed to the gills. You open the door and everything's falling out on you. So don't think he got anything of ours. So they only saw him walk out with a white box. I don't think anything I had was in a white box. And it looks like everything just fell on top of him. So I hope he's hurt and got a goddamn concussion for trying to break into my storage unit.
Okay.
And we saw on the cameras, went straight down, came right in and went straight down. And was just like, Okay, he know where he going. So tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., guess what me, Batman, and Ridley are going to do? Look at a place. We already got it scheduled.
So now you've discussed already that you were going to get a new place, and you were talking about the restrictions with having a dog. What now? Now that it's time to get the hell out of where we're at now, and you can't have a dog, are you going to try to like buck the system? And
that place fell through because they had by the way, that one place, no, that fell through because the description was wrong. So when they called us, it was like, oh yeah, the description on there is wrong, you're sharing the place with. It was like, nah, we're not sharing.
Okay, so say for instance you get a nice spot, loving it, in your price range, and they say you can't have a dog.
We have choice 1 and choice 2. We've already gone through, and our dogs are approved.
Oh, okay. Because you know what I would have screaming last week.
I know, and you full of shit.
Okay, I was just screaming that.
This is the Alexx curses episode because she got her shit burglarized for the 3rd time. And hey, I'm ready to cut. I'm ready to slit a throat.
Okay.
So tomorrow morning we have, and it's our first choice now. We were really trying to go for the place for the yard for the dog. So we were going to go to a smaller place. You know, somebody was underneath us, and no garage, but you got to park. You got driveway. And big, huge, ridiculous, humongous, ginormous, elephantine-sized yard. Well, now y'all can
elephantize. Okay.
Elephantine.
Gotcha.
So now you can shove that to the side. We going to the one where everything's locked up. I need my truck in the garage. I need my own space. I don't need anybody underneath me. Access to not a damn thing. And I just want my own Fort Knox because I've been hit. And somebody's about to get the double barrel shotgun shells in a minute.
Okay. Well, so that's description of Alex's fucked up day. Now on to my news. Wait, what you sipping over, Merlot?
No, I just fucking threw the whole spiked seltzer and threw the whole wine out the door. This is vodka. I had a fucking day. They robbed me. Well, no, they didn't steal my stuff. But they broke in. It's still a violation, even if they don't take nothing.
Gotcha. Okay, that's your fucked up day.
Can we? Do we have a drum roll sound effect for your fucked up day?
We don't have a drum roll sound effect for my, and I wouldn't even say fucked up day. Just for my news.
Well, this is my drum.
Camera 6. Can we get a zoom in and a graphic up for this one? And here we go. I have fucking COVID.
It's not funny. But it's like, what the fuck?
I have COVID.
We talked about this.
Here's the deal. I got my first symptoms. So let me just first thank God, because this isn't hitting me like it's hit everybody that's been in the hospital, that's been down, that's had pains, etc., etc.
I'm so grateful, homie. And I've been stalking him, by the way, just so you know. I've been hitting him. How you feel now? How you feel now?
So the only thing that I've been feeling is a little congestion in my nose, like my nose was stopped up. That was it. I haven't had any like fevers. I haven't had any chest pains. I haven't had any chills. I haven't had anything.
What can't you do?
The only thing is wrong, I cannot smell. Now, if we were measuring smells and what I can smell on a scale from 1 to 10, the other day it was at like a 0, like period. I use Irish Spring soap, and how I really noticed it was Saturday when I got out of the shower, and I noticed I couldn't smell the soap. I'm like, what the hell is going on with the soap? I couldn't smell soap. So that's the only thing now. And I'll, like, when I put hand sanitizer on my hand, I'll smell the alcohol just to see if like it burns my nostrils, and it's been starting to burn my nostrils. And I'm not inhaling the damn sanitizer, but I'm just, you know how you have a hint of it on your hand. And so it's coming back slowly. Everybody that I've talked to has said that that's been their last, like toward the end of it, that's when they'll lose like their sense of smell or whatever. So it's highly possible that I've had this shit and just never knew, thinking it was just the sniffles or whatever. Oh, and the test. Those of you who have taken the fucking COVID test, yo, I mean, I think I screamed like a little bitch for a second. Yeah, I went at like 7 in the morning I was like, of course, I want to be one of the first people to get tested.
Good
Man,
job, by the way. Good
she
job.
got the swab. Man, yo, I wouldn't even say that it hurt. It was just really uncomfortable for like those 10, 15 seconds or so. And I was like, oh, because I didn't know what to say. I really bitched on the nurse. I don't know if she wanted to laugh or what, but I didn't know what the hell.
I wonder when they do that test, how do they know? Do they get resistance? Do they like, and then
I mean, she stuck it up there, and like she was whatever in the back when she was touching, she had scraped it a little, and then when she was coming out of it, she was like twisting it as she was coming out of the nose. And then I took another one because I was like, why am I sniffling and having this stuff? So when you get symptoms, you get paranoid. So I went and took another one the same day. The swab. So they gave you the swab and you put it under your tongue.
Yeah.
And your jaws or whatever inside of these and
cheeks.
And so and my cheeks. So Sunday I'll be cool in terms of like the 10-day period. But I've been thankful that the only thing that I've been experiencing is a little nose congestion. That's it.
But you have to quarantine until other than the test, until that test comes back negative.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean,
when are you going to go get tested again? You said after Sunday?
Yeah, sometime after Sunday. Yeah. Okay. But, they say you don't have it anymore, something to that effect, 7 to 10 days after your first symptoms.
Yeah.
So,
because you have it about 2 days before you start experiencing symptoms. And that's when you're most contagious, those couple of days before you start displaying symptoms, and the 5 days after. So you're not contagious.
I feel good. Like I feel like, my normal routine every day is I take 6, 8, 10. I'm taking like 10 gummies a day. Of course, the 6 for my apple cider, my goalies. I take 6 of those a day. I take 2 elderberry gummies, and I take the 2 one-a-day vitamins gummies. So, and I think that's been the reason probably why I'm not, as sick as normal people are that have COVID. So I'm really thankful for that. But my morale is low as shit for the night. I'd rather be watching whatever is on. Like, I don't know how the TV got on wrestling right now. I was watching TV earlier. Yeah.
Well, I will tell you, Peggy, my mother, the notorious PEG.
Okay.
Was very worried about you. So she calls me with the latest information from the local doctors from DuPage County, Illinois.
Shouts out to the PEG. I appreciate the concern.
She had a list of 5 supplements plus an aspirin and a this and a that. That you should be taking. I was like, well, he's feeling fine right now. She's like, well,
he
doesn't.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And I'm not one of those who like will go on Facebook and make a damn status on it. Oh, everybody, I have COVID. And I don't even see why people do that shit. Do I?
You'll just do a podcast and tell everybody.
There you go. So, So by Sunday, Monday, this whole thing should be clear. And until then, I'm gonna find out what the lonely do at Christmas. Because I'm in the house. I'm blessed to have 5 NBA games on Christmas.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman 1984 drops on what, Amazon or what, Disney?
HBO Max.
HBO, whatever.
Wait, is it free though? It's free.
Yeah, if you have the subscription, if you have the subscription.
We have the subscription.
So yeah, shouts out to Donnell Winfield, Yo G. What up, my man?
You'll bounce back.
Brother P Funk.
Them shots, we do 5 shots to bounce back, P Funk.
Brother, oh yeah, P Funk is he's a drinker.
Add some more shots to that shit for me. I got robbed. They didn't steal anything. They just broke.
So that's what's happening in our lives, okay? The past week or so. That's what's going on. So
2020 can kick rocks.
Yeah.
So over it.
Yeah. So as we said, episode 25, we have Sandy the Psychic. She'll be popping up a little later on to tell us what's going on for the new year in 2021. Will LeBron win another championship? We got questions and she's got answers. So
For
We
sure.
are comers. Bump, 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 bump. All right. So, what do we got? What do we got? We got a lot to talk about. Let's talk about, since we're on COVID, this mutated strain, this new mutated strain. Talk to me about that.
If we were on TV, this is the point where the clip would play from 3 shows ago where Alex was like, this shit is gonna mutate. Where she was like, so get the vaccine all that you want to, but that's only gonna be on this strand. This thing is gonna mutate. Somebody's gonna take it in, ingest it, cough it out. Somebody else gonna suck it in, cough it out. It's gonna catch a wave on a raccoon's back and catch the wind and go into somebody else and be a whole different thing. And here we go. We have this mutated strain of super freaking COVID that is running rampant in the UK and just like kind of tearing through all these villages and neighborhoods and counties.
Yeah. So now what? Being that it's a mutated strain, is it powerful and it hits for a short period of time, or it's more powerful than the original shit that we have out here now?
It's more powerful and it's harder to treat, and people are getting sicker. So far they don't have any information on if it lasts longer. So far it seems like it's the same amount of time. And the people that are like, get the vaccine, they're saying that you still have some protection from the mutated strain from the current vaccine that's out, even though the current vaccine was not prepared or created with the mutated strain in mind. Man, I told you it was gonna be. I should have like gone to Vegas and played.
We'll give you that one. We'll give you that one.
Down.
But isn't that the same with any virus?
Pretty much.
Like cold, yeah. So
pretty much, but I don't know when. But no one talked about it before this happened. No one mentioned mutation.
Yeah,
and because. I'm no genius. I'm no, I don't see into the future. I'm no, what do you say? I'm not a
psychic.
I'm not clairvoyant or psychic.
Okay.
So, I mean, it wasn't this thing that it was like, woo, Alex said this. It's a thing that happens all the time. So I don't know why scientific experts did not expect this and did not plan for this and warn us against this, saying, keep it up and keep on passing it to each other. It's not going to just stay the same. You're going to pass it and we're going to have more problems, because the more we pass it, the more likelihood and more chances it has to mutate. Yeah. Hey, I'm the daughter of 2 science teachers. Don't get it twisted.
This shit is crazy, fam. Crazy. Now we're talking about COVID, and our favorite president of them all, Mr. 45, Mr. President Trump, is like $600. $600? Y'all need $2,000. Now I will tell you, $600 is a hell of a difference from $2,000. $2,000, I'm sure, can help a whole lot of people.
Oh,
600 will pay your phone bill and the late fees from accumulating over the past few months or so. $600 ain't shit. You know, it makes me think of that scene from Boys in the Hood when Furious asked Lil Doughboy, can he rake the leaves? And him and Lil Chris, can he rake the leaves? And Lil Chris looked at him like, $5.
Exactly.
Man, that ain't shit. Same thing here.
Yeah. Same thing.
Yeah. So
at this point, though, he's just a joke. He just disagrees with everything that's happening right now. And he's going to just, because he's out. Everybody said you're out. You tried to fight it and you're out, homie. He's going to try to one up whatever is currently happening.
Yeah.
So like y'all messed up.
Hey, I don't care what he does. Just get the hell on January 20th. Go ahead, give him stimulus, give him $5, give him $100, whatever. Just go. And he still has not conceded, will not concede.
But he's pardoning motherfuckers left and right.
That's how you do it. That's the American way, though. That's how you do it. You know,
we have like 30 people, 40 people.
I'm surprised he didn't free Larry Hoover.
Not yet.
Hey, he can keep going.
He's got some time left. Time's a ticking, homie.
Is there a maximum amount of like clemencies he can grant? No?
I've never heard of such a thing, so I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, go get him.
He pardoned Jared Kushner's daddy, his son-in-law's daddy, which made me say we weren't even looking at his daddy. Nobody accused his daddy of anything. What do you know that we don't know?
I guess it was one of those. Well, just in case some shit pops up, then you're clear. You're clear to go. And that's how every president does, though. So once it's time to go, they just start pardoning folks. So can't get mad at that. Something you may want to get mad at. Have you seen it?
Oh, I saw pictures from the set. I didn't see the trailer. You saw the trailer?
Oh, they got a trailer out.
Oh.
And I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it for you just to see if you like it or not. When I saw it, I said, "Oh, fuck yeah."
You were on board? Two thumbs up, Robert and Ebert and sister?
It's one of those where I'm like, okay, I'll have to check it out. When I saw it, it wasn't whack. It wasn't whack, but I'm like, okay, let's give it some time and let it come out and go from there. So check it out. This is the Coming to America trailer. If you haven't seen it already, check it out. It'll be on Amazon Prime on March 5th.
You must heed my words before I'm gone, my son. Now, you will be king. But the throne must pass to a male heir. Hakim, it appears you have a son. He must be found.
Prepare the royal jet. We are going back to America.
Oh, hell no, Your Majesty.
Come on. I'm back. Say it again. Feel right in his motherfucker. Feel good in his motherfucker. My whole hood in his motherfucker.
I'm the king of this shop.
That's funny in hell.
Well. Say it again.
It's so good to see you.
Well, Abby, damn. Look who done come up in here.
Hey, it's Kunta Kinte and Ebola.
Famine and blood down.
Yes, man, Daddy, and Winnie.
Those hungry babies with spots on his face. Hey, oh, that's too much. Now, you stepped over the line. Now, we be talking that kind of shit about hungry babies. You want to get out of my chair.
Politically incorrect.
So what you doing back here, Hotel Rwanda?
I'm back. Say it again.
Yeah.
Hey, the fact that they brought the barbershop scene and the old barbers. Oh, yeah.
Would be so under the ground in the grave and then some.
Yeah.
But that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah. So that makes you want more. I look at that and I say, oh, it's gonna have some funny parts, but then it may have some questionable, corny parts as well. Like
it is.
Like Tiana Taylor, but nobody's expecting this to lead up. To the expectations of the first one, right? Nobody's looking.
No one is, and this ain't supposed to win an Oscar or nothing. But I'm just saying, this is going to be a huge feel-good nostalgic moment for a whole generation, two generations, because that movie appealed to our parents and it appealed to us when we watched it as kids. So this is going to be a big score. And did you see Sherry Headley sitting on that damn throne? That bitch looks good.
Garcelle Bouvier, same thing.
Bouvier or whatever her name is.
She's the flower girl in it, and I'm like, whoa.
They are hot. Those women are doing it. They are showing black don't crack, and this is what we do, even at 50.
I was wondering to see it has Randy Watson in it as well. It's extra chocolate.
Yeah, that was great. Extra chocolate still going.
Yeah.
And he was dyeing his hair. Because he still had a curl, but it was black curls, wasn't it? Everybody else went gray, but he got that just for man going strong.
So let's see if the characters are as strong as they were, back in the 80s when that movie came out. So I just can't believe it. Never say never, because here we are 30 years later.
Yeah.
32, 33 years later, and we got a fucking sequel to Coming to America. Wow.
This is going to be an epic event. This is going to be huge. And this is black folks, white folks. This is everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Coming to America.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and get Sandy on the lines here if we can. So as we've been telling you This is our last show for this year. Once we start back next year, January 4th, we're going to have two, not one, but two shows a week. As you can see, scrolling down right there, January 4th, every Monday and Wednesday right here on Facebook. So
can't wait to see you then.
yes, indeed. So let's get Sandy on the phone lines here. Let's give her a call. We got a lot of questions as it relates to how this whole stuff is going to end with Trump and just basically what we have in store for 2021. So,
and please put your questions in the comments, please.
Yeah, if you guys have any comments, just make sure you, as she said, questions, just put them in the comments right here. Sandy, good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
How are you today? Happy holidays.
I am super fantastic, wonderful.
All right, good.
Hey, awesome, Sandy. Good to hear you again.
You cannot get better than that. No, you can't.
And I am certainly waiting, as we all are, for this year.
Yeah. Yes, we are. Yes. Okay. First, before we start, I announced to the class that I had COVID. I was diagnosed with COVID the other day. How was this? How was this doing for me?
Well, I think you're about as bad as you're going to get, which I don't think is that bad. I don't see this. I don't see it lasting a long time. Has it been a week that you've had it?
I think so. Tomorrow will probably be a week since I've been like exposed to people, or when I start having the first symptoms. So,
well, I don't think you're good. I don't feel like you're going to get any worse. If anything else, I think if you could just kind of take it easy and don't push yourself.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and don't go out and party like a crazy person over the weekend.
No. I'm in the house for Christmas. I'll be watching NBA games and eating soul food. So
there is nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So that's good to hear. Okay, Alex is dying to just ask you tons of questions. She's sitting there with the face like, pick on me, go to me, go to me.
Hey, Sandy.
We'll carry you.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
So my spouse Batman and I, we live in, downtown Seattle, and this particular area and this particular apartment complex we lived in, we have in some form or another been burglarized 3 times. So we are 3 times. First, they got our bikes. The second time, they broke into our truck. The third time, which was this morning, they broke into our storage units. So tomorrow, Alex, Johnny on the spot, at 8 a.m., we are viewing a new place to move into. So I'm wondering.
I wonder if it isn't a neighbor.
Sandy, that is our suspicion. We have a very questionable neighbor that is very affiliated and hangs out with more people that are even more questionable than he is and lets them into the building. So that is our very educated suspicion as well. So we're ready to go.
I'm sure he says good morning or good afternoon to you or something.
So he smiles in their face, and all the time he wants to take their place.
Very much.
Mm-hmm.
And but are you moving to like several blocks away? Hint.
We're moving we're going across the bridge, across the river. Hopefully, I don't know. We're going to view it at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. So I kind of wanted to ask you, do you think we'll get the place?
I think you'll find someplace that you actually love more than what you have right now. I mean, even besides the robberies, okay. I don't think it was a good place for you to stay anyway. I think it was just a good place to land. Are you looking at more like a townhouse rather than just an apartment?
Sandy, okay, so we would love a home, but we said, and we looked at one with a yard, but we have then switched to townhomes because it gives us more of everything we want. So yes, at 8 a.m., we're looking at a townhome.
Yeah, it looks very, so you may not want to say the address. Is there an 8, a 5, or a 3 in the address at all?
I definitely think there's a 5 and an 8.
'Cause that
There
would-
might be. Oh my God! It might be a 5 and a 3, but it's 2 of those for sure. Yes, ma'am.
Well, that's the place for you.
There you go.
That is good news.
Totally
That's really
completely
good news.
different than any place you live there, since you're not going to spend the rest of your life in Seattle anyway. But this is a good place to be, not where you're at.
Okay, my turn. Okay. As it relates to the brand new year, when will this whole resistance of like with Biden and Trump, when will that be over?
Oh, Lord, heaven help me.
I know. Like, will he ever stop? Will he ever stop making it seem as if like this election is being stolen, or that's his lie and he's rolling with it?
All right. First of all, seriously, you know that he's crazy, right? Seriously. Okay. I'm saying that I think he's had a mental breakdown.
Mm.
The next 2 months, not December, January, he's going to try to continue to act out and do everything he possibly can. But I'll be honest with you, I would not want to be Mr. Trump for all the money in the whole world in 2021. Because all the wrong things that he's done that we don't know about, okay, are going to come down on him. And he will be so wrapped up with trying to defend his not being guilty, and at least 2 of his family members are going down with them. And plus, I think his divorce is going to cost him a lot of money. So I've tried to not get too involved in politics because it's not my thing. But I think that Biden has been kind of quiet and easygoing, and I have a feeling he's going to be kicking some butt and being very much more aggressive. If Trump thinks that Biden's a pushover, he's going to find that he's not. The other thing is quite a few of the Republican people that have, like, they weren't congratulating Biden and everything, are actually going to turn against Trump.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that he is getting a lot of money for people who think that he's going to run for office in the next 4 years, but that isn't going to happen.
So what happens in Georgia? Will it be 2 Democrats that win, or will it be 2 Republicans, or will it split, or what?
I know it'll for sure be 1 Democrat, for sure, which I think is very, very good.
The black guy? Is it the black guy or the white guy?
I think it's the white guy.
Okay.
Don't hate me for that.
No, it is what it is. It is what it is.
I don't care if the person's purple.
Yeah.
You know?
No, we're just trying to see which candidate that you see winning.
Yeah.
The Republican female, she is going to lose big time.
Oh wow. Okay. So
Okay.
I think she's who's running against Warnock, I think. Okay.
Yeah, you can see I'm not using her name because I don't know her name.
Gotcha.
I don't either.
And the other gentleman, the other Republican,
Uh-huh.
I guess he did not, when they had the debate, he didn't come to the debate
Okay.
because he's got a lot of egg on his face. So it's a very strong, I'm saying there's like a 87% that both Democrats will win.
Oh wow. Okay.
Wow, 87%.
Now, you have to notice I voted for either Mickey Mouse or Matthew McConaughey. They
Right.
did not win.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Here
Gotcha.
is something I will say. I think that, seriously, Matthew McConaughey in the next year and a half is going to get involved in politics.
Right. Yeah, I think he said he's running for something in Texas or something like that.
Is that where he lives, in Texas?
Yeah.
Where you all are at?
Yeah. Yeah, where I'm at. Yep.
Yep.
I can see that. I can definitely see that. Just how, he speaks, and he actually recently got very involved with got into Instagram. He didn't do a lot of social, but got into Instagram and interviewed Dr. Fauci and things like that. But
I have no idea. But the only reason I would vote for him is because he's cute.
He's way past cute, Sandy. He's hot.
Yeah.
This
So,
is true. This is
okay,
true.
focus. So in Georgia, you do see 2 Democrats winning the runoff in
I'm
January.
saying I think we have an 87. I say we have an 87% winning
Okay.
in Georgia. Listen, here in Illinois,
Uh-huh.
there are people driving big pickup trucks with flags and Trump and Pence 2021.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah. Go ahead with your question, Alex.
Trump, the problem with him is he's burning a lot of bridges, and I don't think he realizes he's doing that. You're only going to stand by somebody if you think they're going to, in that type of thing, if you think that person is going to do things for you.
Mhm.
But when it's over, then it'll be over for him. And people who are supporting him at this point or supporting his insanity are going to walk away because they can't get anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to slightly shift gears towards this new stimulus package that was just passed. So it looks like everybody's getting $600 every adult, and then it goes differently for the unemployment and what have you.
I think he's seriously going to try to stop that.
Yeah, he vetoed it today. He vetoed it today. You didn't know that? Ms.
No,
Moon?
I didn't know that. So the vetoes is that really going to work? Is the veto done? Meaning done, not going to happen?
At this point, I think it's not going to happen. But I have a feeling that can, I don't know again, but I have a feeling that can be overturned. How can you deny people who need money?
Well, from his defense was $600 is too little, and let's up it to $2,000.
So do we think that's going to go through?
Everybody.
Yeah. So
did Pelosi or whatever her name is say, yeah, let's go for it?
she's in favor of. Well, she's agreed to whatever it is she agreed to the $600, but I also read that she was more of a champion for the $2,000 checks.
They're saying the Republicans are the ones who don't want to give as much money, which is very interesting that they don't want to give as much. And then Trump is saying,
so you see, the ones that were surrounding Trump, that were his buddies, his friends, are saying, no, we're not going to do that. So they're already beginning to turn against him.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
2021, we oh my God, we lost a lot of people in terms of just entertainment, sports, celebrities. Do you see 2021 being the same type of year as it relates to us?
I don't think it'll be quite as bad. I mean, you have a lot of old timers that are leaving there because they're done. Okay. But I think January and February are going to be a little rough. So because people are starting to just get vaccinated, they're going to start getting better. I think there's two vaccines out there. I think there's going to be a third one. And I've been asked a lot if I was going to take the vaccine, and I won't say one way or the other. But, okay, I think that the vaccine is going to work. I think we're going to see some really nice changes by March. In April, I think we're going to be on the upswing. And by May and June, I think it'll be over. There's a conflict in the sense of it wouldn't be till next fall. And whatever is going on in England, I don't really believe it'll come here. I really don't.
Ooh, thank you. I'm worried about that because that sucker's mutated and it's the super COVID.
Well, but they said it wasn't any worse than what we're dealing with now. Now,
it's just different.
They say also at Thanksgiving, because of everybody traveling at Thanksgiving, it would be much, much worse. But I don't think it has been much. It's bad. It's horrible. but I don't think it was as bad as what, the doctors are predicting.
Okay. So you see COVID being done.
I think on the 4th of July, we're all going to be lighting up fireworks with no masks on.
Well, no, we're not, because Betty White's going to die.
Betty White.
What?
She's not going to be here. Sorry.
Why did you even bring that up? Damn.
Because I want us to be ready. I don't want us to get caught off guard. I want us to celebrate her and give her flowers now and give her accolades.
This isn't even funny. This isn't even funny.
It's not supposed to be funny. I'm saying we need to appreciate the national treasure that she is. She's old. She lived a good life. It's time to die. So she's going to.
I don't know about that. I mean, they have a guy here in Illinois who's 104 years old. He got COVID and he survived.
He's going to be the next Methuselah.
Today,
can we not?
He was waving to everybody, and they had balloons and cards. He had COVID, and he's 104.
I love him.
Alex, do me a favor. Let's not bring up Betty White anymore, okay? Let's not even Betty Rubble, Betty Wright. Let's not bring up anybody with the name Betty, okay? Let's leave Betty White alone. Yeah, leave her alone, please, Alex. What is your fixation with Buddy? I'm about to say Buddy. Betty White, leave her alone. Okay. Go ahead, Alex.
She just loves Betty White.
I do. She reminds me of my grandmother. So it's just like, I just want to know. For me, it was easier to know, to like in my brain to process. This loved one of mine is this age. They are not going to be the next Methuselah. So I need to brace myself and enjoy every loving thing about them now, so that when it happens, it doesn't hurt.
About whatever. First of all, she's not going to die of COVID. And when she does die, it'll be very quick, very fast, and boom, that will be it.
I don't believe we're constantly having this conversation, Alex. Why you
stop?
You stop.
This is healthy for people.
She brought it up, I did.
I know. Stop, Alex. Quit.
Let's move on. But this is healthy for people.
Okay.
To prepare, so they're not blindsided.
Okay.
So I'm curious.
The other thing is, I think to bring up a happy note is there's going to be some really nice fashion statements.
Oh.
So in the spring, the women will be wearing probably more, they used to wear blazers, like they call them boyfriend jackets.
Okay.
They're wearing soft scarves with pattern.
Okay.
The hemline will go way above the knee.
Oof.
Like nice spring colors will be lilac and pinks and light green. Yellow will also be a big thing. The nice thing is, back in the 60s, women used to wear those white boots with the pointy toe. They'll be in, as well as kitten heels. Do you ever wear them, Alex? The kitten heels?
No, 3.5 to 4 inch. If I'm going to wear a heel, I'm wearing a heel.
You go, girl. You go. For some reason, combat boots.
Wow.
Yeah, combat. So the 90s, like when they wear those flowery baby doll dresses with combat boots. Love it.
Yep.
Beverly Hills 90210.
Like those tapestry coats where they're all stitched up and everything.
I like them.
Trying to get our mind away from who.
Yeah. Jeez.
Okay. We're past that. I'm just saying. So we were wondering collectively, Trey and I, about Bill Cosby. So he's locked up, but there've been a lot of COVID releases and what have you. Is Bill just going to stay in jail? Is he not going to be one of those, or is he going to wind up finding himself that he's like free? Thank you, COVID.
They're not going to let him go.
And so how much longer is he going to stay in there? Is he going to do his full sentence? Because you imagine, like, how's his life in there? Is it not like so glamorous? Is he enjoying his time in there? Or like,
I'll tell you what I think. I think he is now a prisoner.
Uh-huh.
And maybe if he was a young stud and up and coming or whatever. But now I really just see him as an old man that they don't particularly care about.
Mm.
I don't think he has a lot of special,
Yeah.
attention.
Yeah.
What is his sentence? How long did they give him?
I don't remember.
I don't-
remember. I think it was like 5 years.
I seriously doubt if he makes it out alive. If he does, not going to be in very good shape.
Okay. He was sentenced to 3 to 10.
He's in prison.
3 to 10 years. 3 to 10 years. So
He's
that
in prison. Yeah.
that
I don't think he'll make it out alive.
oh no.
Yeah.
Mm.
See, now we're going down that dark road again.
I mean, hey,
This is
sometimes
life.
life is a dark road.
This is life, man. It's
Yeah.
Contracts will be up at some point.
This is true.
The three of us have a long, long way to go.
This is true.
I don't have as long as you guys because I'm older, but I still have a long way to go.
There we go. There we
Which
go.
I'm happy about.
Yeah, good. That's good. That's good. Okay, since Alex took my question, Alex, go ahead with your question.
I don't have any. Those were my most pressing questions. The only other thing I wanted to know was when the stimulus check, if and when it comes out, if there will be a third one. Other than that, you made my life happy.
There won't be a third one.
Okay, so this one that Trump just vetoed, right? This won't be passed. It will be passed.
I'm doubtful that it will be because he's saying $2,000, and I think that would create a whole negative effect on the government. I mean, could they give everybody $2,000 per person? And what does that mean if you have children? I mean, right now, I think the children get like 300, the parents get 600.
I think something like that.
How do you do that? I mean, I would be adopting children.
Right.
They were giving the same amount, actually. For some people, the 300 was an extension for the unemployment. They were giving 600 per person per adult and another 600 children.
That's $12,000, and then the mother gets another $2,000. That's $14,000. Then that's the father gets $16,000.
Yeah, we can't do this. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
Oh, so this one. So okay, so no more. Besides the one that was passed, there's no more coming.
There is no more coming.
Okay, so how about when Biden gets into office, and so you said no more COVID relief packages. That's it.
I seriously doubt that.
Mm.
I think he's going to have his hands filled trying to undo a lot of what Trump. I mean, Trump is honestly and truly, in a way, he's kind of just getting started. Which is very, very sad. But remember, what goes around comes around.
Yeah.
And instead of doing the right thing, whatever that might be,
yeah,
he's not doing that.
Yeah.
So he's making everybody really dislike him.
Right.
I mean, I had one lady in here last week who was a Trumper, and she was asking me if I had a gun, and I'm like, where are we going with this?
Wow.
No, I don't have a gun. If I did, I'd probably shoot myself.
Right. Wow.
So do we?
However, because I want to make sure I given up. I don't want to talk about dead people.
Well,
we can talk about it.
Okay.
The hurricane season in the spring or when it comes out, it'll be worse than this year.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Southwest,
Florida,
Southwest, and the southern states are going to be
Southeast,
heavy
homie.
drought.
I know. I just thought about that.
The East and the Midwest are going to have plenty of rain.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, but you said the Southwest is going to be hit.
The Southwest and the Western states can be droughtful. So when the South gets the hurricanes, they'll really appreciate it. But unfortunately, if you have a lot of drought, I'm thinking then you get a lot of rain. It's just a very bad situation, isn't it? Really?
Interesting.
Yeah.
You worry about the flooding, and then you worry about the mudslides.
I think the interest rates will go down a little bit more, and then they'll level off. If you're gonna sell your house, do it in the next 3 or 4 months because you will get a top dollar.
Wow, that is big news for folks.
Interesting.
Yeah, especially when somebody, And the other thing I think we'll see is people are wanting to move out of bigger cities
For sure.
for whatever reason. And I don't mean in any particular area. I mean in anywhere.
Gotcha. Okay, so I know this isn't your expertise. I had
I
a
don't know.
well, I sports. I know it isn't your expertise, but if you could just take a few grabs at this, Tom Brady. Will he win another Super Bowl?
No.
Tom Brady's done with Super Bowls. Okay,
Good.
He's a football guy, right?
He's a football guy. Yes.
Yeah.
Nice looking model guy. He's in Tampa Bay now. Yeah. Okay. LeBron James. How many more championships do you see him winning? Will he win another one this year in 2021?
Does he already have 3?
He has 4 now. He just won one with the Lakers 2 months ago.
So he had 3 and he just won the 4th.
He just won the 4th.
1 more to go.
He has 1 more to go. Okay.
Yeah.
LeBron has 1 more. Will it be this year in 2021?
I didn't hear you.
Will it be this year in the new year in 2021?
In the new year, 2021. Yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna win.
How old is LeBron?
He's like 35, if I'm not mistaken. He's like 30.
So that's young, but
It
looks
is.
like after 2021, he's going to retire.
Okay, gotcha. So he's
Now that seems awfully young to me, but I don't know.
well, he's been playing since he's 18. He's been in the league since he's been 17 or 18. He came straight from high school.
Let him win 1 more time.
Okay, good. So he won't beat Jordan. World Series. Do you see the Chicago White Sox?
I'm a Cubs fan.
I know, but the White Sox have a better team than the Cubs. Do you see a champ?
Wait. Who says that?
Statistically, everybody looks at the White Sox as if
I can't do it.
She's not going for it. She
Okay.
ain't doing it.
So you don't see the White Sox winning anything anytime soon.
Is it fair to say I don't want them to?
No, it's not fair to say. But everybody's looking at the Chicago White Sox like they're the next team like they're the up and coming.
But it's hard when you're a Cubs fan.
Okay. Okay. I got you. I got you.
But I don't think they're going to win.
Okay. No time soon. Okay.
I feel better now.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. I think that's all I have. That was my sports related.
Fashion, we got some weather.
We got fashion, we got weather, we got politics. Yeah.
The economy will begin this summer to very slowly begin to pick up.
Okay.
It'll take us about a year and a half, no big deal in a way, to get back to some normal. Okay. Based on all the losses that we've had, the last 2 years, it's just been crapola. So 2021 is a slow beginning to rebuilding better. The other thing that you will find are people will become more sensitive. They'll become more spiritual. They will become more, I find it hard to believe that they'll become more caring. But we've already seen that after the riots, that people are getting, they're like, we're moving in as one.
Yeah.
So you're always going to find a difference of opinion. You're always going to have somebody who's going to fight over whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think that it's really a different type of unity. So out of the horrible COVID, we see people are helping other people now. They're doing like kind, loving things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that will carry on through the new year.
Okay.
I think there will be the threat of some type of a war. I would say sometime late summer or early fall, but we won't be involved in it. But it'll be scary.
Wow. Russia, North Korea.
It has to be Russia because there's no other. Well, first of all, Biden is going to have to begin to work and bring some type of what's the word that I'm looking for? He'll have to work to really bring people together because I think Trump did so many bad things to push certain countries out that now he has to be the peacemaker.
Mm.
And of course, remember the vice
Yeah.
president will be behind him.
Yeah.
She'll be
Yeah.
when he forgets, she'll have him remember.
Well,
There you go. Kamala.
that's what she's needed for.
Well,
Yeah, buddy.
people will either love her or they're going to hate her, but she's not going to care.
Yeah. Why not?
I mean,
Unbothered.
I don't even know. Does Mike Pence? Does he actually talk?
No. No.
Not much.
He's Trump's trophy wife or husband.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
He talks less than Melania.
applying to him and saying, yes, we're going to be around for the next 4 years. I'm really telling you that Trump, I do not feel sorry for him. So let me contradict myself for a moment. I really kind of feel sorry for him because he does not know what's coming.
Wow.
None of it is good.
Wow. Okay. Well,
All right. I'm good with that.
there you have it. There you have it. Again, you can call Sandy, as you can see her numbers there, 888-976-8989. If you guys have a question, you can hit her up. And that's that. So, okay. So we have 2021 is, okay.
It's actually going to be a pretty good year.
Okay.
Really.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Good with that.
2021 will be a very good year. 2022 will be a really good year.
Okay.
So when you think about it, it's only 13 months away, right?
Faux
There we
show.
go.
Yep.
There we go. There we go. Okay. That's good to hear. Well,
Okay.
well,
Trey,
Sandy,
you feel better.
I will. I do. Everything's going good so far, and we're good to go. So
And find a really nice townhouse tomorrow. Alex, you'll love it.
Thank you so much, Sandy. I appreciate that. It means a lot.
Say Merry Christmas to my children.
absolutely. Go ahead. Yes,
Okay,
indeed.
Merry Christmas, Kristen, Eric. They got a new puppy, Ranger, Terry, Laura, Austin, Sarah, Mason, and Pumpkin is the new kitten.
All right. All right. Shout out to Pumpkin. Shout out-
Pumpkin and Ranger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Cool. All right. So guys, this is how we do it every single Wednesday right here. Well, Monday and Wednesday.
Monday and Wednesday. Starting
Yes.
the new year for season 2.
Yes, indeed. So we want to thank you guys for tuning in. Search us where you listen to podcasts. Have a great holiday.
Safe.
Christmas Eve,
Safe.
Christmas, New Year's, and we'll be back here January 4th, 2021. And I'll be COVID free.
Yes, you will. And so will I.
Yes, indeed. Y'all have a good one. Y'all take care, and we'll talk to you guys next year.
Thanks for tuning in. Deuces.
Deuces.